All right, Abusia, Pinaxtv. We have a lot of updates. The Ebremo and area in best stress or Bejimre na oni atina. Now quickly, Yonko Togo, Ghana's neighboring country. You know, share border. Ghana has say now. And some be brief. Honum by the updates in Ebemamu. Mobekaya Paul Henry Damiba or no, and Yavan said, Mekane say, Ofri Suma, Ibrahim Traore by because Ibrahim Traore be coup and the two no edino e free akonya so na update e free Togo and say papa no ye two ni free akonya so ye ni Togo and na okobo ne sesen wo okobo ne ho adwa wo na a lot of updates coming from Burkina Faso kire say say enkofo bi hye eye Paul Damiba chi bono kutupa hye ne kutupa say onko back to Burkina Faso na on san konkoye another coup wo honom enti no anama Togo for omo ani abre say wontimi ntena ye krom na onsan enhye coup bio ewo Burkina Faso enti eno enama Ghana has been on high alert because say wontimi antena Togo ayem say Benin de eho hye Nigeria so nye kura me yesho so betimi akopie mu ho na say the next year destination betimi aye Ghana na sese enyame ncha de coming in from Togo ekra na sese Paul Damiba no omo ensa aka no omo ache na omo ensa so abone na echi amana akopie back to Burkina Faso because omo kra support na eba from the United States of America. I say among Ford President Donald Trump or more boy chira senke mo be ya no metimi asanso atu President Ibrahim Traore free akonya no so ewo ho enti no anama Togo for do na omu ehu ne se omu empene ema sansem ni nsi President Ibrahim Traore bae no military leader bae no niema oye kire se some of past African leaders in human no encompass omu ye said no encompass omu chekire Africa as a whole no NM say Ibrahim Traore has started wo ho no mo oye enti ama the western world most of them now omu any eni jumedi a odi ho enti ebi mu hu no say omu ene hye Paul Damiba nechi ama omo ekoye sa coup no ewo ho no enti on your screens Paul Damiba somewhere in 2022 oye coup ewo Burkina Faso ema obedi president the swearing in ceremony and the screens ne so na o hwe no enti ono and associate from Togo Togo presidency omode ensema ba beto dwa say extradition bi akoso ama o mache no e de no afri ho de na kopie me Burkina Faso or say on your screens Togo has arrested and expelled Burkina Faso's former president Paul Henry Damiba to his home country after officials there accused him of attempting a coup against the military leader Ibrahim Traore. Now say announcement a free Burkina Faso eba nyina e kire say coup attempt be koso ebi mo so say assassination attempt and as attack akọ President Ibrahim Traore so ni nyina no na President Paul Damiba former president no na ohihye kire Togo for omode sa announcement we ba Damiba who came to power in 2022 after a coup against Burkina Faso's civil government which had lost support over rising violence by Islamist militants was ousted in a coup by Ibrahim Traore, who continues to head the military-led government. In 2022, oye coup editia yes our president and I said civilian president and no war Burkina Faso no 2022 na and on also ye coup editia because and somewhere they board the civilian government no support them bye na ontimi mo ne ho modern ensi ano kwan enti Ibrahim Traore also lead coup in the same 2022 omo ekotu no edi free ho earlier this month Burkina Faso announced it had disrupted a plot to kill Traore allegedly orchestrated by Damiba, who had sought refuge in the Togolese capital Lomé. And you can see Lomé and Ghana there. I mean, we share borders very close on Antia from Aflao to Lomé. It's just a walking distance. Uche Manuel Drew. And Anama your border so on very high alert because as they are taking the president away, where will those people go? It's another question. Assassination attempts are so and I say Burkina government etimi esi ano kwan ni nyina na Paul Damiba and a share chira na orchestrate we nyina from Togo. Togo's presidency did not link Damiba directly to any specific coup plot in Burkina Faso, but said he had been previously warned about involvement in efforts to destabilize his home country. And in as much as said the president and I said the Togolese government omo try to play say omo ense dan for no kotumbe bre because they don't want to create some form of an enmity between Togo ni Burkina for nti no omo de omo eda asem no so cool going in the reports be bremo na say officially the Burkina Faso led government Ibrahim Traoré omo the official request echo Togo say yen former president no former president no and Samra back yen kind the last part Traoré has announced several coup attempts since he took over power and it's update na say Burkina for ankasa the official extradition request echo Togo no and also the bebremo on your screens is President Ibrahim Traoré as see any day a lot of attacks so from the Western world almost back the former president Paul the former president Paul Henry Damiba say obetimi a stage coup Burkina Faso say the nyamencha there Togo for the ababetu ya so almost like a president the residence in Lomé omo evade ho omo chena omo extraditing back to the home country not the president Ibrahim Traoré person oye bia no betimi e so on your screens Reuters omo reporter omo edibai so we'll go through Togo expels ex Burkina Faso leader after coup plot claim and here twice Togo has arrested and expelled Burkina Faso's former president to his home country after officials there accused him of attempting a coup. Two sources told Reuters. And Paul Henry Damiba came to power in 2022 after a coup against Burkina Faso's civilian government, which had lost support over rising violence by Islamist militants. And it's our Islamist militancy, President Paul Damiba also by Juma na osenko ye empode boa the military group in Burkina Faso so they will be able to fight this Islamist militants no and also ya dia wentimi anye eno na ama ni can say ni colleagues in the military group no omo ani anje ho omo so stage coup led by President Ibrahim Traoré. Damiba's failure to stop the militant groups angered the ranks of the armed forces in the West African country and he was ousted in a coup later that same year by Ibrahim Traoré, who continues to head the military-led government. And President Ibrahim Traoré, as we speak now from 2022 to 2026, he is still the president of Burkina Faso. Like I said, military coup, Dodona, and Akko. And so with Reuters from reports not yet the amamo. And yes, Ghana has to be on high alert because said and some no ebo the odi animu no ne ache no na omo ka no ho na omo abo omo ho adwa e wo Togo no so where are they going to but the catch them say Benin enye a welcoming place for them because e ho ankasa no e ho huru dada ansa na omo asa to aso akọ Nigeria no enti the safest place omo ze border no e very porous omo betimi awram e Ghana. That is why I dey kire mo say Ghana has been on high alert e wo e borders no e so enti etwaso na the Reuters omo release no enso so e de atwaso e de amamo e wo ehonom. Yes, I say a security source and a source close to Togo's presidency told Reuters on Tuesday that Damiba had been arrested on Saturday and flown out to Ouagadougou. Producer Abesade Reuters omo release nasa to swama. And on Tuesday, within this week, and omo eden call back to Ouagadougou. See, there was a President Ibrahim Traoré. Epese odi no ebiano or betimi atwaso na odi ayeno. See, later in the day, Togo confirmed Damiba's extradition, saying in a statement that it came in response to a request received by Burkina Faso on January 12. And now make say a few and about less than 7 days and an official request no call to Togo say omu here a former president because and some people also be here no yet Ghana ha and answer the request so many months ni yet the reports bia emfiri mu ema yenya hu mu aye bia but within some few days Burkina Faso di omo de ekopiem e wo Togo no omo ensa aka imuaye e wo ehonom. Also later in the day Togo confirmed Damiba's extradition, saying in a statement that it came in response to a request received by by Burkina Faso. The charges against Damiba, now as I didn't na Burkina Faso president still now here a Damiba. Yes, there has been rumors and as some also say or no or plotting assassination attempt or also plotting a coup trying to destabilize the government of Burkina Faso led by President Ibrahim Traoré. Now and some bono also the charges against Damiba in Burkina Faso include embezzlement of public funds, illicit enrichment, corruption and money laundering. The Togolese statement said, dated Monday, but distributed on Tuesday. And yes, indeed. And someone they abandoned say, he was enriching himself. Time I know or what Akunyasono, he was enriching himself. There was some charges of embezzlement of funds, and also the board President Paul Henry Damiba, and also Ewoho. And these are the number of counts. President Henry Damiba enuntino ama sese Burkina Faso omani abrese omu hia no se omo ebenya no wo Burkina Faso krom ho enti ohwe charges na eba na ase omo nheda mfa Coup ne nka ho omo nheda emfa assassination attempt ne so nka ho Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré he wants to lay low na nsa ebetimi aka the former president or say the colleague military mu. Reuters was unable to reach Damiba for comment, and it was unclear if he had a lawyer in Togo. The government of Burkina Faso did not respond to a request or comment. It is here as we are speaking now, no, you bet me I confirm. Say Togo for or more a former president Damiba Akopiem. Also, the source close to Togo's presidency did not link Damiba directly to any specific coup plot in Burkina Faso, but said he had been previously warned about involvement in efforts to destabilize his home country. West and Central Africa has been rocked by 9 military coups since 2020. So in the space of 6 years, West Africa about 9 coups. And I see some were successful. A year presidency are changing from civilian to a military rule. So Traoré has announced several coup attempts since he took over power. And any updates are free Togo. As I say, former President Henry Damiba Paul Ogako PM through extradition from Togo, because in some nearby say ye dey abeto wanim say ye hia way, and as ye hia President Paul Damiba former president wo krom na se wan boa ama ya nyina afi wan ko PM na omo anhwe ni na asem wo hono mo a na je say you are trying to stand beside President Paul Damiba former president, and in the Western world they are trying all efforts so betimi President President Ibrahim Traoré free Akunya no so ntia no na ama Togo force say dey omo apepa mo nsa dey free President Henry Damiba ho ama akoye nsem bebre ni accomplices omo so ewo ho no mu a sesi a omu bebi omo de omo ani be kire because akoye nsem pi ewo Togo ho no mu a ye dey update no free ho dey mamo so on your screens President Ibrahim Traoré na ensem we ya mu Mobekaya, the last time you bring update, Ghana, your border so in the northern part of Ghana. Say Yensaka, 17 Burkinabe soldiers be your border no so honum. Emma updating it by calls had to go through between diplomatic talks had to go on between Ghana's ambassador in Burkina Faso and Ghana's ambassador or Burkina's ambassador in Ghana here Omudin Komo to confirm the identity of the 17 people Yensaka omo Ghana your border no so in the northern part ana ebe Niagara Forest the northern part of Ghana. Now as updates free honum ediaba because the jihadist group ana omo enana Burkinabe for no they were trying to trace them na omo inside omo camp no reports are battery mu na chese omo nsa etimi akoka omo because ye chi 17 no ewo Ghana border so no ye jai omo because and common diplomatic talks no course so they were able to identify omo who say yes indeed these people are people that are working for the Burkinabe government they are army and as omo ye soldier for omo eboa the Burkinabe government coming from President Ibrahim Traoré na sifo ni bi ana adwuma efo ni bi in the army omo na be PM and Jesus saying the updates are omo claim say inside the Nazinga forest omo ensa ka jihadist group no omo base and omo camp omo set in the Nazinga forest no omo etimi eyi omo free ho. On your screens, Burkinabe forces claim to have dismantled a JNIM, that is a jihadist base inside the Nazinga forest near Ghanaian border, the same area where 17 Burkinabe elements were recently arrested for cross-border violations. Any updates are a free that part of Burkina Faso and that section of Ghana's border. Yeah, the air bremo say idea. Omo ensa etimi aka jihadist group no omo dismantle omo base no. On your screen say niema bi omo gigi free omo ho na ebi mu kire mu a sa bikes ya mu hui. Some of them were bikes, some of them are having Ghanaian number plates e kire mu na che say jihadists for no they moved from Ghana and I say Oma Bagana Hampo Abe operation be Eddie free hanum Eddie Ako. These are the motorbikes they are on your screens na ebi some of them were having Ghanaian number plates. Just they came to Ghana to conduct some operations be a moment satimika sa motorbikes. On your screens too rounds of bullets. I would say be a AK-47 omo bullet receivers now omo edi hihye mu ni bi no ebi ene gugu honoma on your screens ebi nso so etuo mobile phones, a number of them, a lot of mobile phones. As what means a robbery in our home because they have to find ways to survive. How do they power omoniema and as omo computers omoniema di adwuma omo use solar? And on your screens you could see say there's a solar panel and also so ewo honoma enema bebre na ohwe button e sinchen so and also so ye menka say bullets and a gum ene tuo emse mako nan ena wuhu ewo ho no mo a omoniema ye gigi free omo ho ena ewo ho no ena ohwe a we ye Nazinga forest ho angasa before omo invade omo camp ho no ena omo ekoche omo ewo ho no enti we enso so ye the previous update ye de bremo 17 heavily armed Burkinabe soldiers were arrested setting up combat positions in Ghanaian territory. Enti me can say if information being umunya until they had to move into the Ghanaian territory, was it because of these jihadists? Ya chase you free Burkina Faso no na afterwards Ghana no and the Burkina Faso army no had to come and set up a base and a combat position with sandbags because so setting up a base you have to find a way to protect your base and it's our sandbags. No questions were going on. People were asking say then try etimu ebe PM. In as much as people were saying say yira kwan ni ade na be PM ni ade no and to asumu because Ghana you really see no kra na be mu entiase. Do you understand? And say in a lot of questions people are trying to find answers to. Say one, how did Burkina Faso and as a Burkinabe army no across a border into Ghanaian territory to set up a camp with a well positioned camp in Ghana? Now na jihadists for also were able to get these motorbikes. Ebi mu hu ne say they were able to enter Ghana and cause some kind of operations before they were able to get their hand on these motorbikes. And no questions a lot of people are asking. They say, the borders of Ghana and why a shit. And you obiano also mujino ema omu eremu anyhow because down in Aflao a lot of things are going on. Yenim se Togo honum dia no ayesheshe and up north ho yeni Burkina for a share border no so ayesheshe amasese in Ghana ya yeshemfimfin yehunu say a peaceful nation but then our borders can betray us honum. So this is the updates coming in from Togo, Burkina Faso, the borders of Ghana and in the northern parts of Ghana. Ye the updates no bremo it is a say yes yenim say safe border no so Togo side or northern part hono so no from Burkina Faso matimi invade the jihadists omo camp achichi omo aji omo ho niam dia na say ebetimi aka say safe. A lot of people are talking about Ghana army so omo so betimi aye on high alert in as much as say immigration for elbo omo modern no the army too has to be on high alert ewo honom ti eto aso na ye the updates no the eto aso nyina e de abremo na otwe mu say a day and that ba ko se mienu bi na betom music legend, gospel music legend offer yasapon efiri mu ya magana for do na start kasa ye bi mu baby abefa bia na ye bɔ ne nyom any ade papa wa bre pa since 2012 or 12 form no aye on and off sa na 2026 there wode eja ye ho no ekɔ na yenim that the number eto from ensem bebre na ekoso about the obey kuna ne yerenom ne nsam kamia say the same thing yes ewo wo fire sapon ni wo mu ni wo na chi no so nsem bi sa start eboboba na we dey quickly ono agasa ni nua panyi atimi aba abonte a wa ba be clear because aha no ye team legal wives bia any team side chick ne ade na bi em say omo abusua no omo mpe bibi sa nti omo aba abonten tem aba be clear na ensem ode abeto dwa ne kire mu a 2007 ena wo fire sapon yere ankasa bai se oni na jai two day before that ne yenko tie wo fire sapon ni nua because ensem a ode to dwa na o kire mu a na kire se oni ni jai kra da nti as we are speaking now Onire, he died unmarried. That is the baseline. Ninu penny no edi emayen because ye kaise mrebi some sikabi be PM ne yare da home ni ade sikabi be PM eju de yenko na yenko hwe video no and someone ninu penny ni su dwa ne emra sese.
Ya zapon sisi ya di onire. Samo bakaya. Wonko mwaka esimu a UT before an interview brana no hoda ana mama brown obusa na yere ho asem kan say mi say ameti wo de mi ni yere na me yere na me ne wo me me no oja aware ye koda na ebra wo yere 2012 me obo mama na say na yere na ja no 5 years
okay before wo be yare 2012 na oba na
ja aware ye ko enti ji ho no a ye de ne kwa ye po obi amana hwe no me bra panyini a wu ye mfansa afi na ye kwa afi omo ye ni interview okọ yire pa omo ye ni interview kan say obema oba na 0% me bra no e pa oba na chew say wo gina so na nka wo siesi asem no e de wonko tena ho nhwe no o kan oba na se onko eno so na ma ye sreti wa se ti wa nko tena ho enhwe nti oba na de oja ware ko dada
na se ye nyina ye nim se na yire ne ko tena wa yire pa ka se still na oda so ene ya usapon
enye no kure no kure wo mu no be se ya support edi mechi no kure wo mu no maka achi
all right enti yasapon of yasapon ni nua panyin na den sam no beto dwa kire said they created an avenue senka legal wife no betimi aba back nenka waba be ye of yasapon yere na omo bo no anye ye enti as we are speaking now there sa team legal wives ni team side check ni ade no enya ade a ye behu bi ewo of yasapon na ye nhihye mu ne ho ne ma ni nyina ye hu bi sa wom na osade to dwa se empo se waye na adwe so be fia be chia busia for ne wo manan enti enya de ha omo obetinya ba fie na waba ba chia but se obeye kuna pa de enye ade a omo so ebe pene ewo ho no because oni ni jai way back 2007 and sakra na papa ne be yaye in 2012 am ye de na ko G ama wakoda ho no ma e kire omo hwehwe mu omo ma ye ma meti wo no so onya ne ba bi kono ono ene start se ohwe ne yare da ho mu from 2012 na over ya sapon ma enso de nsema ba betudwa na ne manu babonten be kire mu kire se omo papa adwuma wa ye ne modern mu a wabo e wo Ghana music industry nim ne nyom ne ade wo hwe ne beat na obetim de atoto da lumba de no ho kakra because beat ni mu odu uti beat na no won say anwunwe ofa ya sapondia uti beat we no won say yes anwunwe de daddy lumba nyom no enti ono so no wo sa trademark no wo ho enti ne manu ade ato president John Dramani Mahama nim se de enema eboboko no ne papa no nyuma omo yeye wo Ghana ha no enka omo man state barrier kra na enka ne bone kwan so no enti ebetia wo fire support ne man nsem om di tudwa de kire ye president John Dramani Mahama ne emra sese
Mama, say, so let papa, because your man is still very amazing. You are the
All right, enti ofa Yasapon ma ene de ensem to jo mo kire se ne papa adwuma na so mo papa adwuma o boy e wo music industry nim no na che se nka mo President John Dramani Mahama se nka omo ma no state barrier kra na che se nka enye ne bone kwan so nti omo sre President John Dramani Mahama se omo ma omo papa no omo hye na nimonyam with a state barrier wo honom na ye ko Bishop JY Edu eho New Jerusalem Chapel na papa ensem bia ba betudwa na ensem nam se ehwehwe aso kakra because said na all kan ensem no na utiemu a na chese ehwehwe aso on the side of men kan say of Yasapon family ho enum eti before ye be call ho no ye betoa ensem no so wo ho na ye de amamo ye nim se sa akode rapper sa akode one no ebonyom mo hwe mpai boy ni one ne bonyom e ma sa akode feature ye ma mitiwa ene wo Yasapon omumi ensa kabo mu ye nwom kama eti sa akode tie se wo Yasapon atofom no ode ne nsem ebetudwa na ode ehye papa na nimonyam with any collaboration otimi ene no in a lifetime or say rest in peace Wafa Yasapon. Thank you for strengthening our faith in the Almighty. May He keep you safe. And yes, sa kwa de enyim so on that lumba ye nyum kama. Sa also no Wafa Yasapon so ono no ebo nyum kama na ema miti wa wom sa kwa de rap kama. It was an epic one in somewhere in 2018 and ono no ebo sa nyum nti sa kwa de a lot of posts going back into the days 2018, 2019, 2020 ono no nyum kama no enti yebeko na yakotie na utie ensem se de na ebobo na wo Yasapon na ebi mu tiremu a he grew up in a Muslim community ka kete kranse nko so chimpo akoye nkramuni mo man din Isaka nyina wo ho no ma na papa no onfa nkramufo eni agro kra wo ho enti yebeko akotie ashes or the nsem bi etudwa about wo Yasapon wo ho ye ba ye beba beto so with sakode de no na de amamuti enko na emra sisi.
So the information
it's 6'2" rather, not 6'6".
No, 6'2".
6'2".
Of our 62 years of age, and he played a yeoman's role in almost everybody's life in Ghana. I mean, of our music, like timeless. I worked with him, and I traveled around the world with him and heard testimonies.
Yeah,
testimonies that will break you down. Of how his music did to somebody, did to this woman, changed this person's life, touched this person, did something. I mean, Ofa grew up as a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he grew up in a Muslim community. Not like he's a Muslim.
Okay.
But he was curious about their religion. So he, strayed into learning a little bit about them. So people in Kumasi call him Isaka. Those that know him call him Isaka.
Isaac.
Yeah. So we call him Isa. Aside the Yasapon, you guys call him. We that know him in close corners, we call him Isaka. Then he will respond. He was a funny man, very jovial. Alpha's humor is like up there. You cannot be with Alpha and then he won't crack. When we are all quiet, you ask, he has to find something to say. Then gets the room jumping,
Master.
Yeah, totally master. You might call him like that. He was one every morning religiously would do his fasting until probably the doctors told him to watch his health conditions.
This is Hits.
Some can edify papa and as of Yasapon when you baby call who ewo hono chiremu ono angasa names a Muslim community onyini efiri mu na ekaka krebisenka oba beda ne nkremuni a omoma ne din Isaka ewo hono mu nyina ewo ho na yenhwe sakode time a one wo Yasapon omoma a very nice track somewhere 2018 2019 sakode was so happy to be in the midst of such legends. It's way a time they did a live a live show on the Nyumna Gasa on of Yasapon release and say the legendary of Yasapon and Sakode and Sakode he was so happy say on it legend kese say timi akabomwa omo ayenyum kama sa on your screens again as you can see Sami Hewani ene of Yasapon ene Sakode show mu finfin or say we ever thought Michael, small boy from Tema, in the midst of greatness, Yasapon, and Sami Hewani, legendary. Now I said the legendary sound music producer, I mean, kind of a sound engineer, Sami Hewani, and a Sako there, and yeah, just say, oh no. And I was the mastermind behind a yes, and of Yasapon release on the May 2018-2019. You did a G and I sound so a share who ain't crying and what a honour. That is the updates. Nemo, you called Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, somewhere 2024. Also, so Nesra or Cosra of Ayasapon. A man be and Sembe Bre, Sika or the command, no man be a lot of a year, make us controversies. Krumha, a man a year says on a Shannon and Sembe Bre. But before that, no, young call a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, throwback or Cosra of Ayasapon. Bishop Jewa do Astori Fi Honum. Ye ban near Bremo updates on the controversies and a course with the Sika or the command near Dinina. We are near better also. Here, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia visit to a doctor of Ayasapon. Name Rassi.
Mania dear, Messumaka Bomi Ramania. The born a mania pet, and was say, excellent Uncle Bois, a woman saying, come campaign. Now, so some who Yasapon. Now, Menchiano. No one who know Papa so. A year prophet J.Y. do now on say now on your papa the campaign won't come. And they see I'm no say and the pap but don't pay more channel. Now so D4 J.Y. do and they Yasapon Wunti and the two are Wunti. The flag bearer. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was so bad no about the show, no one who said you will sit here. No what here will send and son as or Bakwa, Wako, and Utin and none of pay Yaba, and see a bar say a banner about the slow.
One is a
All right, 80, that was the visit. AFCON 2025 winners Senegal. The Teranga Lions of Senegal. Omo Enedin Kunim 2025 AFCON World and as African champions. Omo Ekopie mo back in Senegal, Dakar. A whole parade and I say a big parade was held in honor of the team. Any or more officials, you know, CCA and some if you honum Ebano Morocco for Esanso Emuguso Mokasa on your screens. You could see the AFCON trophy, any Ashraf Hakimi or no and a Morocco or more captain Ewo Honum. Na omu a file a petition tia the Senegal team no any or more officials na set trophy a de Emma Omono CAF any FIFA omo hwe no monye trophy no emfem free omonsem because omo a site article 82 a chere se only team bi born as a team no omo free pitch na so se omo mobile wa na chere se team na original field no so no mom na wo wini match no chere se wo wini match na na say some match no was the final engineer say omo na be wini trophy no enti omo the petition kese akọ CAF any FIFA said they should strip off Senegal the AFCON trophy no farmer omo Morocco for because omo na deserve buy say obi adwane free park ne so no ana say obi free park ne so omo na gina so enti omo na also the trophy no ema omo nti omo the release kese aba we go through the release na yen kan ema mo na yen muhu the etuamu what exactly are they saying because this is not the first time the last ema AFCON and I say ema AFCON omo boy and no say Morocco sa and also say we omo file a petition against the referee the referee no edi ball ni tia omo Morocco for ntino na say ma AFCON na ema ni gina mu koje ye de share Nigeria for animonyam no and also so nke yensa anye ne fa mo enti omo dem say AFCON any AFCON ema ne mema de ni nyina omontiase, they couldn't win it on the pitch, they want to win it legally. Eno ena nipa dodo na entiase onti ehwe emema famu de 2025 Senegal African champions omo de na omo se yenye emfa mo no yenko ne kind of petition omo de come CAF ni FIFA. So we'll go through and then yebe kan e de amamo. See the royal, so there is a statement from the Royal Moroccan Football omo ebiliza omo so e de e no. So we'll go through and then let you see what is there. And you see the Royal Moroccan Football Federation announces that it has decided to withdraw from the African U23 Cup of Nations in accordance with the legal provisions of CAF and FIFA due to the serious security concerns surrounding our national team in DR Congo and the irresponsible actions of the Congolese fans. There's a some trolls be air koso and a 23 AFCON air bekoso Congo no. Some trolls be air koso. The security of the under 23 team of the Morocco. Omo said their security no enya enough so we betimi agina compete e Congo because obe kaya matches koso ma Congo for how omo sutimi free mu e wo AFCON ni mu no na omo ani sheda nye ho saa enti ya Morocco for go pie mu ho because omo yi omo free mu no was Algeria. And also, they have some kind of an ally in the northern Africa. A federation almost ewo hono. Ejom ko PM ewo Congo sar na say fans no do na omu huru omo because omu no say AFCON e course no enviamu kakra bi e course they were trying to say ombe wiam dia ma Morocco for no. Enti omu no say their security in DRC omu eni nje ho nti they want to withdraw. That is the first part of the statement. They want to withdraw from the U23 no. Na yento as was this decision was taken in consultation with the medical staff of the national team following an accurate diagnosis of injuries suffered by several of our players as a result of the repeated attacks on the team during their bus journey. And I said there has been some level of attacks against the Moroccan team. So the Royal Moroccan Football Federation expresses its sincere thanks to all Moroccan fans as well as the official staff and the national media who supported our team. We extend our appreciations to the players and technical staff for their efforts and thank everyone who has contributed to the success of this competition. That is the very first part of a release and the second one was in different was in accordance to the fact that they want a year CAF and FIFA so on best strip off Senegal of their AFCON title no na yemfa mo but that one was in sorry to say ebi mo kan on social media ebi mo say Indomie letters enti no sa Indomie letters no sometimes some way bi so betimi akan but then this one is particularly in relation to the U23 omo hwehwɛ mu a said the omo team no has been attacked e wo ho no omo ani enje ho e wo ho enti no na just say also omo withdraw from the U23 AFCON ebekoso e wo DRC Congo ewo honum na yenko back to Senegal ho in as much as Morocco for edi eba say yenji omo title ni free omo ho yenyi free omo nsam na yemfa ma Morocco for no omo de omo nte krambo say sabi odogo bi nu abe omo trophy parade na no mguso a omo eko na any say Senegal coach any team they've been honored by the president of Senegal. The rank of commander of the national order of the Lion of Senegal. This particular video na the team, the African champions here on Senegal Dakar. Video in here.
Sous vos ovations.
Yes, you can see Edouard Mendy, any coach Pape Thiaw, any Sadio Mane enso so ewo ho no ma team ni nyina ya san so am a very different medal the highest ranking the order of the Lion of Senegal eno ye de am ewo ho no ma eno so akwakoye ni G17 in as much as Morocco for na we kire pese ye besa de trophy na bro back to Morocco no na Senegal for the omu kroma omu eje omani ewo ehonom yes African champions the Teranga Lions of Senegal omu ayomu trophy parade asa de omu trophy na coach president amase say ya bom abaso ewo honom na ye go back to Congo Congo nso so amza abaso bi akoso ewo honom ye kai Michael Kuka na ono a fan of a DRC the last match DRC in Algeria boy koye arehosem wo hono mo a omo ehye omo last minute goal the omo efri mu ema the player o share last minute goal for Algeria no na ohru Michael Kuka ho and say Michael Kuka all through the tournament and the matches of DR Congo no na opposite as Patrice Lumumba in 90 minutes and over na opegya ne nsa gina ho de ehye Patrice Lumumba eni onyam e wo ho on your screens well deserved recognition for Lumumba until Lumumba na che say Michael Kuka no na opposite as Lumumba I say Michael Kuka, famously known as Lumumba, the passionate fan who stood for 90 minutes and beyond in every game during the just ended AFCON, has received a Jeep in Kinshasa. The vehicle was presented to him by the Minister of Sports and Recreation of DR Congo, honoring his incredible dedication, energy, and love for African football, a true symbol of African passion. Yes, Michael Kuka, ojinemu as Patrice Lumumba ya bona baso Kinshasa ya mano Jeep car kama wo honom ewo hawa oyi ni hu esi ho as the standout fan ewo AFCON 2025 ball Morocco supporting the Democratic Republic of Congo omu team no ma omu team ball omu homodin ewo je wa kohwe car na ye de che Michael Kuka well deserved ewo honom na yemra CCA
Oh, Jenny Blamabe. Oh, Jenny Blamabe.
All right, so that was Michael Kuka with the signature post on top of any Jeep, the new Jeep, the Minister for Sports and Recreation, DRC, or the Amano Ewo Honoma, na or the Nekano Ekofie. And this is idea about Sobono Accord, the Michael Kuka. Man for the Dona, or Ghana has say, almost a one man supporter, Susudin, Sapa Pay, one also Bojuma, and the Ama Ghana national team, no, Nansia, World Cup, a year parents, a choir US, and also Kopia Muhobia. Man for a Bonnie, Din Ghana, also, or deserve so, also your Bonabasubi, Sao, a one man supporter. Yatwa and Semna so na de amanyo nsem kakra de abremu honoma ye ko Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na so ye fi honoma so besa ko NPP omo assign peace pact proud to 31st January election no until before that no empaibo bi akoso e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ade Kennedy dodo na friend wofa on paper papa na ono sha atade ana yese tax ni nyina da so bubom no he's a social media sensation men kan sa ono so ede mpaibo akọ ede ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na baby ogina bo mpae no ene the kind of voice abrantie no eyusu ye ede ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene ne nsem wo kan no emze hwehwe aso kakra amanfo odwen ho baby o mo nte ase enti quickly no ye bekọ na yakwa hwe ensem a abrantie no kade ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because 31st January is just around the corner. Next week, ya na yekwa ko ginam ebeye butu nipa numa omu ginam say yanto aba ma omo as flag bearer de ma new patriotic party no and some no do so pa ma ene obi meka say okusie sabi okusie mpia wia ene da due Nana Danko Akufo-Addo former president were pie ama fans do na akọ de ama no fans do na so akọ ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia fans ni bi so akwa Kennedy akompre kwa Japan na se sei ensem a na se update e de mamu no ye mpaibo a ade Kennedy dodo na afre no wofa social media sensation empire wabo e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti yenko hwe sa video no because ehwehwe amanfo aso e wo honom enti e be hwe sa video no ye ba na wanga sa wo de fa comment section na se na empire no hu ne sen location no gina bon empire no hu ne sen enti yenhwe video no na yensan so mra sisi
ya should be our do pay. Be our do pay na asem. Mr. Bawumia me nyam papa no. Nyame bread no, nyame nua no. Yo konko chem se me nya na me nei. What my son to say me. Open my son in found. Get me master catch me. Say me nya na me. Me found home. Ah. E die na me da so. Everybody no master can't tell you for you. Everybody come on, come to my delegates. Come to my papa, we see. I shall, mammy. Picture from your man. Oh, come Ghana flag in you. Our playing Kuta Ghana flag. Oh, Ghana. Parliament. President. Papa, my papa is Unibi. Shut! Ha! No weapon! No weapon! No weapon! Everybody will know my son and crema him limb. And so to me, my mother to me, when you grass. The kunya to me, a boost to me, when you grassy. Everybody we are kese chain. Our bone. Tell me when you must samaka. Ni pabika se kremoni na we kremoni on konko mo ni was. Kana mo kadia. You take we so so kremoni enough na. On konko chiro to me. Izo ya mo nya ni pa no dia troda. Ha! Radikasa what? Radikasa what? Radikasa. No matter free soon trust you. Asa for radikasa mo abasa kesere so. You know I can. So this right for the trouble call. Moses lidi wo mo onkokuno. Papa boni ben ko no wa Ghana foa. Ni patam. Everybody, no matter free so trust. But do you need pony at your but the same some can make out. Lord, remember me. Remember me. Lord, remember me. Right, Kai. You are the same, Mr. Uncle. Kai. Uncle, who be my tell on me, same. Right, Kai. When you must Kai. So, see, you'll be see other man, Uncle Kai. I come as Swadi. But my come as Swadi, your man. Come as Swadi, your man, Papa. Ha! You only away that couple one. You only the Fadu na couple. And now when I was see away, see a doing a couple. I come to you, and I can get bookish. No, that's a Ferrari. With someone ye. But for you, shot. We never know what for one part. Never done part. My shrimp, my yedimlim, my pijamla.
All right, and see that was a year at Dick Kennedy. Do not friend of or no, Elena Obompaye Eddie Ama a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ewo ehonomo. Now we have series of videos I did every mama back to back. See, and say Alisa Hotel and then adaje ni posokra wo hodomo a year flag bearership a aspirants ni na amko piem ewo a Alisa Hotel amko sign peace pact. Because threats do na start echo e de comma a year Dr. Mahmoud camp from honorable Kennedy Akumpre kwa Japan said the AC 2024 no enya de so mehwe omeye han ama ebi asa sibio because ma show down comments nyina beba mu wo hono a na kaketwa bi se honorable Kennedy Akumpre kwa Japan want no ho amfan free the New Patriotic Party emu a it took Dr. Brian Champon and call back on the kasa ya yehu no back in the campaign for the New Patriotic Party na ensem people boba ema omo menka na say MPP mpanifo tie no omo ye fast etu ho anamon ene se Alisa Hotel ne de due omo ko ho no mo omo ko sign ye peace pact aspirants num ni nyina be share mu a omo sign sa peace pact no. First of all yen ko ne go head the arrival of Kennedy Japan because the obebe bia ne dide da oje ebi mo say eno kire de obewini because wow fans do so na wo wini aba no na ebetimi aye no cresa in 31st January. And first of all yen ko head the arrival of honorable Kennedy Akumpre kwa Japan ye wi ane de aka na toa so e de amamu je hwe Kennedy Japan ni arrival ni samra sisi baba welcome, please. All right, and that was Kennedy Akumpre kwa Japan. Or no, and you could arrival. No, now a lot of people were talking about how I see Ebola hono. If you must say, say, and you saw an answer form, Anna, who is saying, do you think Senna was so an answer for because a bit the BH say a share way at the said the amount for what Jane so obey PM Alisa Hotel na any Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on also arrival to Alisa Hotel na say amount for one is so kakra wom ana actually say the obeding kunim no jina the way I budget so no until they quickly yan ko head Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on also arrival any how amount for AC budget so no niamra ye na de aka no so ato so the amamo ti head Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na arrival to Alisa Hotel niamra sisi is one with the aid of a diagram, compare and contrast. Na my explanations as to why pa na omo elbo samamodi nechi. Now shemwa why ena ebetimi with this yes samamo omobodi omochi ebetire so obetimi edi nkunim because ebi mo strategy next president tag nyina dada and ebi mo so eba no na omo ebodi nechi sa the same thing any ade but say dem di kaka no ahemfu chiniye ebi edidi ebi echi na the man papa na agasa so be piem ansane ebeto aso de aspirants de na mamo no nana adodankwa akufado adudi ono so ebe piem ewo ho no mu bia Charlie papa no still na ne fans no edaso wo soro ono so je fans pa ewo Alisa Hotel and time omo ko hiem so omo ko sign peace pact since quickly yan go he na adodankwa akufado ono so arrival ewo Alisa Hotel ne mra sisi move everybody should move
Move, please. Please move. Position yourself and take your picture.
All right, and that was Nana Adro Dankwa Akufo-Addo Adudi ono so arrival ebi mo say Nkanana do begina bia ka still obese wini o enti na ebi mo nsam mo e de to dwa no enti yes Nana Addo so be pie mu Addo show boy still na Ghana for do na so o ma fe no ne ade enti na say ya fe ne dia ne mo fa ne ba ne mra ne ba so ne hwan ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enti amanfo nsam a no mo ka o peace pact na say eno no eji eto so Kwabena J Japan engineer ono so be pie mu e wo Alisa Hotel ono so na ne fans no wo ho omo so ma na kwaba kama na nsia no kopie mu wo ATTC ono so okoje fans wo ho eje bi mu se wakosisa ATTC for boys no eje wo da yebekọ na Kwabena J Japan so be pie mu wo honom ti enko ne enko hwe ono so se de omu si eboche no so ho ne emra sese. All right, and he said you also who and be mu dey solemn. Oh. Ebi mu dey solemn, ebi mu so dey dede wom, ebi mu so dey akoye ho ne ho. And ebi mu so dey akoye jama oh. And he ever quickly enwie with Dr. Brian Champon ono so be PM Alisa Hotel. Ono so say obe PM no. How did year omo wo ho no receive no? Ti enwe Dr. Brian Champon dey ni sese so that we can quickly move to other updates. Ti enko ne mra sese. Na yeka dede no any fans no ebi didi bi achi na yeka solemnity of ebi ma arrival na ebi so didi bi achi wo honom enti no eye Dr. Brian Champon chebi de share ono so arrival at Alisa Hotel and yekoko he enti enei omu nyina de omo sa hye krata ase e kire se aba na yekọ 31st January no e asumdwe mu ne yekoto aba no yempe watimi wakami bia na we wie mu wa ha e na beti yesi polling station we ya ma we nkofo ma meto e na ebi mu delay ye e na yesi verification antimi anya adwuma ne ade ye be wie na e ka susuro e ka ba mu ne se we ntwe ma ne yonko enti eye asumdwe abua no mkono mu wa Alisa Hotel ne ama sese de obi agi atum se the results ebebe bia ye beji atum de ebeyi ni bia sa ono na medi eye NPP amanyoko nanim no omo ebeta na chi na omo aye campaign no na omo de akwa akotu de NDC de ne bebe bia omo de akwa akotu no e wo honom sese de eye asumdwe nko a e wo the New Patriotic Party na aka na wotwe de we assign asumdwe say ye be make sure say peace will prevail on 31st January but now what you di enemy e be ye hye papa one here ebi mbeto omo paper no ne omo pen no dey sign peace pact no ato atwene na omo asa tiesi dwom na campaign no I intensify e wo ho no nti ye be hwe say peace pact ye omo sign omo be di so ana simple omo eni so e wo ho no nti we the New Patriotic Party omo peace pact omo sign wa Alisa Hotel ene de dua na ye de update no abremo ye call quickly to Yaudabo Hall but before that no when him say Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo ankasa before ye be kan asumdwe ho nsem ne ade no ono na di nkan eto nsa de frɛ aspirants no or frɛ omo se momra na ye nhia breakfast meeting odi nkan kire omo se the moko kan wo eye party headquarters no e wo mse party mpanifo aka bi na me so me dia me wode mamunie and it's a mo making sure say campaign amoye no you will sell yourself not to defame the other aspirant. Enti Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo na hye ase e ma omu nyina start say omu tie no na omu akọ according to the mewo ene de metimi de aboa oman Ghana ne party no. Enti enei conclusion aba e ma se the party na mo sign peace pact. Ye hwe so omu nyina bedi so e wo honom na aboa eye the New Patriotic Party de oman Ghana nyina. Quickly me boy Yadabo so yenko Yadabo Soccer Academy na ensem e boboba between Yadabo ono na wo screens ne so no one Yaosiki ana your friend is saying yes Oboy Siki enya Yaosiki the obonyom ana yes Oboy Siki papa wa be controversial e wo kuma wood nim e wo ho after say kuma wood ni wie na on Namangel FM 96.1 na oye program wo ho ne ade week bia ne appearance na say the appearance ne be akopiem wo court because Yadabo de na court or say papa na kika nsem bi de agu ne hu fin omu ko hia mu Yadabo krom ko ye justify your inclusion wo ho no mu wie ye no entokwa kakra bi si wo ho no ma Oboy Siki kika nsem bi afterwards okopie mu ko kika nsem bi edify Yadabo ho a em say entwa yie enti Yadabo so de asem no court ono de said de tintintie no ontime ne papa ne nko physically or the bibia be kwa dan court enti no na wo screens no so no. Ghanaian actor and football administrator Yadabo has taken legal actions against his colleague Oboy Siki over comments he considers defamatory. And the reports in Chiremua, the reports indicate that the two actors were involved in a football match held in Yadabo's hometown, which was attended by several other actors. During the game, disagreements reportedly sprang up between Yadabo and Oboy Siki over money-related issues. Enti hono sikasembi kopiem ewo competition na sema amu ekoye twema mentwe kakra between Yadabo because Yadabo na ye organizer and other actors nso be piem wo hono mo a omu ewie na sikasembi omu kotwe ho kakra. Also following the match, Oboy Siki returned to Kumasi where he granted an interview to GH Page. During the interview, he allegedly made several insulting remarks about Yadabo. Yadabo flies two of his academy players to France for trials. According to Oboy Siki, Yadabo is even incapable to impregnate a woman. Asem no so pa. Osi aware kro ware enye na kambese wakase ode kwakwa akwo. According to Oboy Siki, Yadabo is even incapable of impregnating a woman. He further claimed that Yadabo is selfish and not man enough to get married. These comments were later circulated on social media. Reportedly, did not sit well with Yadabo. Sources say Yadabo was deeply disappointed by the remarks, prompting his management to take the matter to court. As a result, a lawsuit has been filed against Oboy Siki for defamation of character. Enti eno ene wo screens no so no enti we plaintiff ni defendant omo ho letter no na eda ho no enti se see idea proofs are say yes indeed Yadabo the Oboy Siki akọ court no eno na wo screens no so no enti we'll try and see so wan kasa owetimi akomu a we'll try and see and go through for you we kwabena nana ofori ajiman Oboy from Kumasi two or the GH Page in Aka anyway Kumasi Ashanti and away yes, so that is the release. Is you ever see a bit to me I go through the amamo na mo who say yes indeed and yes bosre mu kabi and ayeka no crash say Yadabo and your Oboy Siki akọ court and somehow the kan no Yadabo hu ne say waka de agu ne hu fin pa na ni anheda anye hu ewo ho enti na o say the asem no ekodan court na court ehwe na omo eka ensem no ebi ede ema no enti ye behwe ne go through the amom ye nim say Yadabo Soccer Academy or they etete nkra ema omo ebeye players akese Ghana ha say ya nansi wa ode ni players no to omo ne ade enye nim say Daniel Efriye Banie asese am say Scottish League no mu e no wo obo edema Accra House of Folk omo nyina ye players Yadabo enetiti omo through his academy. He's a football administrator, also a actor. Kuma would nimu a em say as someone his senior colleague Oboy Siki kan define hono anya ne de ama se odina ko court okwa ko Siki se court be ka asem ni bi ama no na enye de bi e betwa sika bi set major no sika say all of this is included in the letter lawsuit now. Yeah, they ekoma or boy siki of crofrom ni abranti and I said crofrom ni papa or no, and as I said, the asamato no with any somewhere yeah or taiki kano. You see, I didn't go to asim emu ewo honomono, and that is the update coming from Yadaboho any or boy siki quickly. Yanko MDK bomidi mame medical so eho and some. If you want eba yenim so on fella precious makafi omo eware ma omo nya baba ko anche bia ena we ebeso obonu nyum no obonu ye na we nso ebi mu allegedly say obeso slay no slay ye nti nya afi na obenya ho baba itana ba ababa be hwe ni kunu bia na asem na wife duties no onso ye nduru so obeba be ye wife duties enti na o say de eson no esi ho a ema medical any fella makafi o maware no ye beti aka say egu kakra separation na abo se gu na obi afa ni way out because say medical they are moving on them say nche o de be bonyo we moving on class akọ foforo na asem ne say island eba medical any fella ewo no a very nice baby na akra no oba social media we say hi guys or you say oh there be hi my uncles and my aunties sa na akra ne ye enti akra no oba ye be kire ne niam bi otimi ye wo social media ne ade na we ena brantie bi ko kan sem bi edifa video ne ho video na sia comment na no so de ne comment by na comment no when me crown him intimi nka because it is very bad say obeka asem say ediafa akra ketekete island as we speak now akra ne nyine am say 4-5 years mu na akra ne nya afa na oba ko hwe so obeka continue akogina class 1 akra ma na ye ya na akra na nsem o kafa akra ne ho no eyare hosem ama a lot of people were talking about it now the children's mom am say Ghana henyina children president wo ho Kaswa Van Dam wo ho na enkra nyina ama me sister Sandy na betimi edin kire won de okasem no say de sitie na odensem to judge how he is disappointed in that particular comment by about a island fela makafi in medical but yen kono yen sister Sandy somewhere odi to jwa na yemra sisi
hit baba edru ho shishi won brabi aye John move na nkwada maame se men to me anka asem we ya me dakra da ye bone nko ana me so. Look at this beautiful girl. Island near Freno. A actress Fela Makafui ne rapper. AMG Medical or mobile buyer fefe. Island. Na waposi ne ba picture. Na order for John B. Akwa kwatro sabi ade nchen kwa asam. Said the girl in inside goes sweet but hey bra. The way I'm home was so baby home. This means say you have been doing it. You are a pedo. Not medical, so one chiboy way on to my home. MDK, so one chi way on to moi. Me a mechanatum. Obiba baya. Akwalawe, what is there? Aden there akono bone nkwanon. What is so sweet? Akwala 5 years edien na wuhu a okotron kwa asam say in inside go sweet yakopon fa abone nche fire burn you. Ghana Police Services say mo ye swift yenim de mutimi ye. This is a pedo e was some arrest no for questioning because we are waiting ya through social chat say e ya ade a we ye o miamia nkwala no kwala ma me mani abre say akwala fefe wo akwala went me aka say otini wan hu bibia wo. That's all fefe nkra no to. I'm shaking. MDK, over to you.
Yes, okay, so I'm shaking. Hi guys, hey sorry uncles and aunties, and I am say Obi Akoka and Sembi Edia Fanwa, Sister Sandy I wild wo na fella precious makafui ono so Eddie and Semaba Betuja na asembe no oka or the release about because ono so say in as much as say branch any the apology abano apology in quantity on settle the kind of me gonna say damage our cause no enti ono ne the on management and the lawyers omo de nsem no omo to aso e wo baby foforo e wo social media na buy omo ye free social media omo de court them no makoto aso nti we your official statement from island ne mame fela makafui na ode ensem abetu dwane nti we go through say a disturbing and inappropriate comment was made by an individual on Twitter. Gatu. Abranti Anasana, why you on Twitter? Gatu. Under a video I shared of my 5-year-old child, what was said crossed a line no child should ever be subjected to. As a mother, this experience has shaken me deeply. It has caused emotional distress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. No parent should ever have to see their child spoken out or perceived in such a manner. It's your no as mameno or who comments in the crown on also shaky because on Tiasia say akraketwasa a branch here penina when you need a way to me address such a comment and they are far a ne bano ewo. Although an apology has since been issued, I want to make it clear that an apology alone does not erase the nature of the comment or the impact it has had on me and my family. Words directed at a child carry lasting weight, and the harm cannot simply be undone. A child panede akoso so masoma na omunso mu ene a different thing. Na a child panen kwa entimi mpepa nsemo abranche ene kan no. Edifa eye ne ba ne ho no enti eno so abeya another thing e wo honom. Due to the seriousness of this matter, it has been formally reported, and my legal team is actively handling the issue. Handling the situation. I will not be engaging in online arguments or back and forth. This is no longer social media discourse. This is about the protection, dignity, and safety of a child. And this is here in Semono, or no one could be granting interview, man, and coach Rachel Munchro be a I sincerely appreciate everyone who has shown concern, support, and solidarity. Your voices matter, and your support has meant more than words can express. My sole focus right now is protecting my child's peace and innocence. Thank you for standing with me, fella precious Makafui. Nensemono so they abetu jane chere say a child pane de omuntimi so emane nye because entimi pepa and someone wa kan fa akra no because moments be in a child's early childhood days. Some incidents be or it carries a lot of weight, lasting imprint and a ba ewo akra no so enti omo behwe na omo siki legal justice for Neba Island ene ade ewo so yebe moving on near the updates no atwaso de amamo Yasapon ofa Yasapon efrimu enche bia I didn't kind the updates ni bia amamo dada na ye twaso near the update shocking revelations Bishop JY Edu edi ababe tudwa about Yasapon family ne ma ene nebusuafo nyina the action omu take ye no hu ni say e ka ho bi na papa no contem no because updates be credit can buy ma mu hu say ye ma meti well free mu ko man kan kire ne da omo twen ya ma edi some days po ansa no mutimi aka kire no na omu wie ye akire ya saponda so Bishop JY Edu asori New Jerusalem Chapel and na busuafo na ngasa ba ye Sunday ade be chiama papa na free mu also yes and omo be fa papa no e de ni free na asori free ho de ni ko fie omo de ni ko fie na the next day and a papa ni free. I am for who is senka or that's what Bishop JY Edu on pa. Kasansem went to me. Bishop JY Edu Ankasa about Bontain and the disappointment about to draw about the Kasa about and Yasapon be found in the free honor. Quickly, you be caught near Kwakuti Bishop JY Edu. Now if you honor near Bar because said the ensemble no. Oh, who is a hano because after say omo bo a year Yasapon Amaniano, a lot of things happened to the young court near Kohe.
So, German. Also, be see few and jail. Say, yes, me jail, quiet. Yasaponity and what if you almost was your more, mamma. Until night as if you're not going to until a chain tama, no babani be you know, Monaco. Now, Tigua perfume well by ye. The mamma found ye real. Say, the no court. Me no man na almost say popra no ko e chimi
na say ebrebe no be fa ya sapon free won chen na ombefa on na oka say omabefa ne de wonche.
Yes. Tiwa kababi no. Tiwa on the 7th December. Until 8 December na omoba so ombefa ya saponko. Ne mani ni.
So ukwesi ada se bibisa.
Tiwa ukwesi da. Ti joda.
Ya joda. Wu ya de chin ya.
De chin ya no ba so ombefa na ko. Na mini ho ana sofo tab frame na se da bi. Mo de ne kwasem. Even Tiwa kababi. Jabi wa jabi tiase. Ya wo ha. Tiwa o ano no ne ho mfa no. Wa bere wa soma bere ne adenti no. Benya kura nkoko holiday kura baabi. Na me wo maba wa omuno aduane na ma no. Eni mrante be miansa ma yi wo mo a. Omo soso mu ye asapon to da omo de ne ko in the hospital con doctor house to da so omo enen ye jog ne no ma
exercise.
Exercise. Nti no mama fa no nko. Nipa na mo de ne ko a obehwe no no. Mo fa sa nipa no mra so fia na o mehwe no. O mo seda na ya sapon baba wawo. Di o mun tim fa no ne ba ma. Na kasa nyemu ya sapon ni nu ya ba wa bruchire. Ne no wa fa se for mo America. Ma me no baba ye efie e wo trede. O ye fie nu ye no babo amanese. Ya sapon ti no wasi fie no. Na se mi ja no kwa ya that means o tiapo na bo su ja no kwa ho na won kotena. I'm sure that was it. And the Tiwa baso so Jamai. Also be si fie wo enke se yesu mi ja o mo kwa ya sapon ti wa kotena fie o no so asi ama o ma me no. Nti na je fie na
ko emienu.
Nti ye twen tama no baba na ebeyi no manako. Na Tiwa mpofrimu we ba ye. Ndi mama fa no nko ye nwie. O se de no ko na no ma nyina mo se sae popra de no ko.
Yes, and that is Bishop J.Y. Edunin Samoa or the Tuja and sharing his disappointment because Omo Ebefa no didn't free while who say papa said we see Ashana basis the same radio one shot on chair and you know any Areho Samoa see here before the passing of a wafa Yao Sapon. Na neba enswa babontin abechiri mu de nti omko fa omo papa de ni free New Jerusalem Chapel Bishop J.Y. Edu asori ho nti ne ba no edi nchiremu aba nti quickly ye be akotie ne ba no so nchiremu on de ba ye de nti e ma family no bo anan call New Jerusalem Chapel ko fa of fire support de ni free ho no de ne ba fie no ye nko ne nkotie ne samra sisi
Kwame ye ni nim se o papa no wo Bishop J.Y. Edu asori fie na e ba ni say na o free ho yi
Mami tua skema. Ya nse ya mana ba fie kaka. Emse time ya se o se de papa ni kusia. Ena ame mami tua e kabe. Ya no enye se bia na mami tua uye ni papa ni. Ne eno apopon na akasa omo ya we se mami tua asa kwa ni.
Eti na mwabo post na mwasi pise mobako akofa ne dada.
Yeah.
Eti mami Tiwa free mu na moye so ne yankofa ne preko. Na wadama Kwame munkofa o papa na munim yare a o yare.
Inim yare a o yare.
Na munim like it be a treatment or receive facha me. It send back clear. Munim treatment or receive.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. It's moody ni kofi nyina na mo prepare on how to handle the situation with you.
Yeah.
But ye me a Bishop Esudin Komasan ye frina na or kase ono na de bakwa no obo ho pae se ensie da a oba fie kra osan ka che se osemo a monhwe na mo ama o papa anti se ma meti wa free mu. Oba cho se bibi sa ko so.
Yeah.
Na
na before say order bonkusa no pay or tis a mammy to a frame.
Many short of Mokashian here. No water, no move Kumasi.
Oh, wouldn't if you would be Kumasi? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, dear, my men, Yanju Brevi. Why? Yeah, me say the Yanju Brana Yan Sel Brevi. Yeah, 18 say they say I yet at the fufro, 18 you be train Kakrania she, Abusia Beshiana, and to Chene in Commodity a baby chino, nay, whom baby bet me aboa, Sasanity.
All right, and that was a year upon a babema and I could say, and Chirimo de Basse. Omanga no my imagine that say Omaka form papa, nom the number fika cra. And unfortunately, they are not telling Chen Heno, Mitiwa, Eco Free, no crane or moding. And my Bishop Jewa do the 2 men say, Monk and Mona Manie. Because at a point, I not fire upon no Tiwano, no Obisa, he was asking, say Tiwa way near the Bano be to me and can't say NSC. Now, I said, as in say, of fire support, said Tiwa a free moon, and some of those free money there. That is a different thing. Our fire support, Nangasan a bit me a bit rich, Massy idea. I'm say, own to me, no mitch him, and for my a honum. And she, and no, and someone. If you a honum eba ye de emamuna quickly no ye be call of fire upon fie e wo Kumase se see saying na honum esitie abusuafo no how did they receive the news and preparations saying a hosity ankasa enti ye be call honum na ya a series of videos what is happening in fire upon fie e wo Kumase ye ba na ababeto aso na ye de abakoso kakra bia betato de amamo enti enko of fire upon fie wo Kumase na ye hwe de ekoso wo ne mra sisi
aja woman ya oni bienya bie
Our legend will for ya Starpa.
My favorite part.
Elijah, Obambayasa, Naoja, Frizubaye, Nebeshi, Marabos, Munyedi, Munyeko, Na Yesu, Rako Amamo, every side, Okui, Enyamuku, Maoja, Frizubaye, Nebeshi, Maraboso, Munyeko, Na Yesu, Rako Amamo, every say, Okui, Enyoko, Namuledi.
Okay, so a few messages from our people. I think I've seen one. Obi say Elder, I've seen you, Elder Jerry. Hey.